Been a little minute since we've seen Charles Jourdain fight. If we're being specific, it's actually been since this last September of 2022. And if you look before that, man, this dude, generally speaking, he would fight every 4 months, 3 months, every 2 months, right? He's just nonstop, right? And we saw a lot of Air Jourdain where he got a lot of popularity. But if you listen to the presser, man, he said that was actually a big fault of his. He's like, the problem? I was competing too often, man. I wasn't giving myself time to learn from the mistakes. I would be up in a fight, and then I would go for a flying knee and get taken down and lose the fight. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, that's very introspective. And when you're fighting a dude against Kron Gracie where one mistake and you can be done, he's going to have to stick to the game plan. How confident are you that Charles Jourdain, in only 4 + 5, almost 10 months, has established some real patience in his game? How confident are you in that?
About a 6, Derek. I'm confident because he's at least put his mind to it, notices it, acknowledges it. But when we've said it, man, when the punches are flying, you go back to what you're so used to, and what he's used to is that crazy shit, throwing those flying knees, having the spinning attacks, high kicks. And Kron Gracie, like you said, all he needs to do is catch one kick, put you on your back, then he's got your knee. It's a bad day when you're right there with the Gracie boys.
And it's tough, man, because I'm not going to lie to you. I was watching film, and I was like, man, how do you not pick Kron Gracie to win this fight? How do you not? Charles Jourdain, arguably, I'm actually going to break out the actual numbers, so I'm not just talking out of my ass right here, but just from recollection, watching Charles Jourdain fight, he gets taken down, like, kind of a lot. You know what I mean? Like, he's not really the greatest at stuff and takedowns. Against Nathaniel Wood, taken down 5 times. Actually, let's show the people, AJ, so we can get a visual right here. Nathaniel Wood got taken down 5 times, 2 times against Shane Burgos, once against Venata, once against Ewell. I mean, he gets taken down damn near every fight, right? Josh Coolabout didn't have to take him down to get the victory. Andre Feely 5 times, Desmond Green 4. I mean, bro, it's a lot. This dude gets taken down a lot. So my whole thing here is that if you're betting on a guy, I'm talking about specifically handicapping right here. There's 3 things you need to take into account when you're handicapping a fight. It's strength of schedule, it's path to victory, and it's actually technical analysis. That's it. I have it written down because that's literally my principles right there. It's like, how technical, proficient are they? Jourdain has that checked down. Strength of schedule, better than Kron Gracie's, right? Definitely fair. Nathaniel Wood, Burgos, Venata, Ewell, Orosa, we named him, right? And then path to victory. Path to victory, though, for Charles Jourdain is keep it standing for 15 minutes. And that's going to be a lot harder because the difference between him and Cub Swanson, who showed, he's not able to take me down. Cub Swanson's also a black belt. No big deal. But if it hits the ground, at least I got a fighting chance. Is it over if it hits the mat?
I don't think so, Derek. I mean, I think Jourdain is at least somewhat skilled enough to just delay. But if he's in there too long, then yes. If it hits the mat, you sit there a minute, you're able to escape after that, then you're fine. But, I mean, you don't want to play around too long with Kron Gracie, like you said, man. But my question is, does Kron have enough experience, or not experience, what's the word I'm looking for, time in the ring, at least of late, man? When I was watching his presser, this is what worried me the most about him, because you're right. When I was breaking down film, I'm like, how can you bet against Kron Gracie? This is a great matchup for him. Jourdain's going to be doing all kinds of crazy shit, get a takedown, no problem. But he seemed a little distracted. He's still using COVID as an excuse for not training, not practicing, getting everything together. He seemed a little out of it. And the media even point out, they're like, he doesn't like the media. I don't think it was that. He's just there to fight. He doesn't really care. But he did seem a little distracted, if you will. You putting any weight on that at all?
If I put weight into things like that, then Bryce Mitchell wouldn't have a career, right? Because he says some pretty outlandish damn things, but he's a hell of a fighter. You have to give him that. Kron Gracie might have his crazy opinions. Colby Covington has his whole shtick. He's still a fantastic fighter, right? No, I don't put a lot into that. I do say this. Kron Gracie, if it hits the mat and there's over 2 minutes remaining in the round, wins. It's as simple as that, man. He takes your back, and he's either going to rear naked choke you, as he does to pretty much everybody else, or he's going to guillotine you or armbar you. He's going to do something like that. Even if you look at Cub Swanson, man, he will literally force himself, eat 5 shots, grab you, and jump guard. You know what I mean? Literally pull guard, the thing you should never do in MMA, so that he can go and start getting some De La Hiva and start working sweep attempts and things like that, man. But I have to go with the same principle that I'm going in with the main event, AJ. The reason why I didn't pick Henry Cejudo is because I do believe in ring rust. I do believe in inactivity hindering your performance. And I do believe in being active and that increasing your game a little bit. And I think Charles Jourdain is an effective boxer. I think people don't give him credit as an effective boxer. If he can box up Kron Gracie, and I think he's a better striker than Cub Swanson, if he could box up Kron Gracie, Come on, bro. What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? I think that he wins a very easy decision. And Kron Gracie, unless he has stepped up substantially in his striking, you got to have more than just a takedown. You know what I mean?
If Jourdain can stay calm, patient, that's right there what's going to do it for me. If he's chilling back, reading things in the first minute, I'm sitting back chilling. But if he starts getting a little wild, then I think Kron has an actual opening. But I'm with you, Derek. I think the boxing is legit out of Jourdain.
And this is going to be my ultimate question right here. And I feel terrible asking it, but this is literally what was going through my head. Right now, AJ, I give you an opportunity. This is the fight you got to bet on. You have two options to bet. Either you don't bet or you bet the house. Are you comfortable betting the house on Charles Jourdain here?
Ooh, no, I'm not, man. Yeah, this is a hard one. Like I said, when the adrenaline's pumping, Jourdain's gonna do something crazy. He's a showman. He's gonna go out there. He's looking for a head kick, something like that. All Gracie needs to do is step in, get to those hips, get a takedown of any sort, and it's your game. And like you said, Derek, 2 minutes left on the clock. That is a long time to be in those waters with Kron Gracie.
You're right. And I don't feel good about it either. But I'm still going Charles Jourdain based on principle, baby. Minus 180, cash that in the bank. I don't know how he's going to get it done. I would imagine plus 275 decision. That's what I would roll with, especially because Cub Swanson pieced up Kron Gracie for 15 minutes, and he didn't look like he was even phased, not one bit. So give me that. Give me the decision for Charles Jourdain. Don't feel fantastic about it, but it's hard to bet on Kron Gracie. Once again, too many question marks. You know what I mean? How do you see it?
Too many question marks is right, Derek, man. Unfortunately, I'm with you on this one. I hate choosing the same picker with the same prop, but you're right. Kron Gracie has a hell of a chin. I don't think he's going to say quit in there either. So I'm going Charles Jourdain by decision.